everybody, this is Equus Entertainment. I'm here with another DIY for you guys. I'm going to show you how to make a western headstall out of a belt. So obviously you're going to need a belt in order to do this. You're also going to need 2 Chicago screws. You can find them basically at any tack store. You'll need a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and you'll also need a Sharpie, some scissors. You'll also need some extra leather pieces for the ends of your headstall. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to measure out how long you need your cheek pieces to be. Some western bridles have 2 separate cheek pieces with buckles like this one I'm holding here. I am just going to have this one have 1 buckle because obviously the belt itself only has 1 buckle and it would be a real hassle trying to put another one on. So I'm just going to measure it here and see how long I need it and then cut. So right now I'm just taking the end of the belt that was cut by the factory and using that as a guide to trace it so I can cut it out so it'll have a nice curved edge. Right now I'm just cutting it out. And I'm gonna trim the edges a little bit, make it a little bit neater. And so there we have our cheek piece. One of them anyway. So now I'm just going to use this first cheek piece that I made as a guide to cut out the second one, just as a pattern to draw around it and cut it out so it has a nice curved edge. And I'm just going to cut it out now. And trim up the edges again. Alright, so now we have our 2 cheek pieces cut. Now I'm going to show you kind of what we're going to do with these extra leather pieces. I have 2 leather strips that are about 3 inches long. We're just going to wrap them around the ends of the cheek pieces like that, and they will hold the bit onto the headstall. So you will have to cut holes in the headstall in the cheek pieces where the Chicago screws will go. And I'm adding some extra holes to the cheek piece part that's going to go into the buckle. I needed a few more holes so that it would be big enough to fit on my horse's head. And basically all I'm doing is, if you don't have a leather punch, you can just use a hammer and a nail and an extra piece of wood and just make a hole in it. Now for the holes for the Chicago screws, I'm making them a little bit bigger with a bigger nail. So here I'm going to use a full cheek snaffle. You can use whatever bit you want obviously, but this is just what I had lying around. I'm going to insert half the Chicago screw into the leather tabs and into the bridle or the headstall itself. And then I'll put the other half of the Chicago screw in there and put it together. You just have to do the same thing on the other side. And then your headstall and bit are connected, and you can just add on your favorite set of reins and you're good to go. And this is what it looks like on my horse Piper. Very adorable. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more DIYs and other videos coming your way soon. See you guys later!